Good morning. I'd like to call to order the meeting of Wednesday, February 26th. Is there any public comment at this time?
Yes.
Yes. Please proceed. State your name for the record.
Yes, good morning. My name is Rich Garella, Garella. I would like to point out to the board that the Secretary of State's recertification of September 3 requires that the ballot cards from the machines be commingled before the canvass and that they be commingled in the presence of the Board of Elections members. And that this is required for the Express Vote XL machines to be certified as required by law for this to be a legal election. So we would urge the board to follow this clear regulation or directive from the Secretary of State's office, and we would urge the board to inform the public as to how these procedures are being carried out and enable the public to observe the procedures being carried out legally. Thank you.
Thank you. We will now proceed to a report from the Executive Director.
Morning, Commissioners.
Morning, Joe.
Morning.
For the election cycle to date, we have processed 90,496 applications, of which 13,750 were paper. The data unit is up to date processing applications and has approved 11,050 apps with another 2,750 to be approved. Imaging has just under 2,000 apps to process. These apps will be processed by the end of the week. Over the weekend, we had 23 people come in to review petitions, and we'll probably be expecting more for the rest of this week and maybe even over the weekend. For the County Board of Elections, a special election, 24 applications were approved, 10 ballots were received. For the primary election, 2,217 absentee and mail-in applications had been approved. So far, we got a report from the Department of State. There's 13 challenges that would affect us for different offices. And that's it. As far as the election yesterday, I think it went pretty smooth. We had a little bit of a hiccup at the end of the night, but we ended up taking care of that, and we had over 85% of the cartridges read by 10:30 last night, so that was pretty good. All right, that's it. Going to the primary election.
Let's just, special election last night.
Yes.
To my understanding, it was issued with the 16th district.
Yeah, some of the what the officers were doing, they were, and believe me, the Philadelphia Police Department has been great to us. They have been great to us, you know. What happened was there was a lack of communication among the supervisors, I guess, in the I think it was the 18th district. And what was happening was they were taking the cartridges and the hopper sacks to the police district. So I sent one of our guys out to the police station. They picked up the RTC bags, and the officers brought the hopper bags to us. So after that was fine. And we'll make sure Lieutenant Lewis is going to address that situation and make sure that doesn't happen in the primary. But other than that, once they started rolling in, we were fine.
Okay, so just real quick, so the captains, they have the discretion, like that's their thing. Is it the captains of the police district?
Well, we have what we do.
I mean, I'm saying like each district around.
Yeah, there's so many,
Okay.
and we don't handle that, and the captains, what it is, we have reports control that runs that unit, and it's done, they communicate with the districts, and so many officers are assigned to that detail. So that's what happened there. They only had, the other issue was they only had 4 units out there picking it.
That's what I heard, that's what,
Yeah,
yeah. So I like to, you know.
But during the general election, we had SUVs. You know, this election, they only had cars. They only had what their cars that they had in the fleet. So during the general election, we actually rented 150 vehicles, and they were SUVs. It made it a lot easier.
I'd like to thank you for your responsiveness.
Okay.
Like I said, as I was getting the phone calls,
Yeah.
you answered the phone call in the first ring,
Yeah.
and you guys did a great job.
Thank you. Thank you.
And Joe, I just wanted to clarify one thing. I think we're at 95% by 10:30.
Okay, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
95. You know, people will ask me like, who won? I don't know and I don't care. You know, I really don't. Because I'm running around like a chicken without a head. I'll be honest, I thought it was 85. I'm sorry.
No.
So strike that. It's 95. And it'll be 100. It'll be at 100% very shortly. So, but like I said, I don't. People say who won? I don't know, to be honest with you. Seriously, my phone rings all the every election. I mean, I could be out on the street hustling boxes or whatever. Now it's the hoppers. They're calling me. I don't even pick my phone up anymore. You know, so there
Well,
you
Joe,
go.
we appreciate
Appreciate
you
it.
Yeah,
just,
I mean, it was a quick turnaround, and we ended up, like you said, 95% 10:30. That's great. So even better.
great
All
job, Joe, and the whole
Oh,
team.
yeah, our crew did a hell of a job.
It's a
too.
great,
So, thanks.
it's a sight to behold, election night.
Yeah.
We'll proceed to Charlie Stroman for,
Good morning, Commissioners. I have 8 changes. I have a sheet in front of me. I hope everybody has the same sheet. And the first one is in the 28th Ward, the 8th Division, moving Brown Community Center at 1701 North A Street into the Midtown Parish UMC at 1718 West Norris. This is a good move because they're moving into the division.
thank you. Approved.
I vote in favor.
The next one on the agenda is the 34th Ward, the 1st Division, moving from the barber shop at 6122 Market Street into Divinity Banquet Hall at 6011 Market Street. And that also is a good move because they're moving back into their division.
Approved.
Approved.
Next one on the agenda is the 38th Ward, the 21st Division, Pinati Rec Center, 22nd and Clearfield, into New Joy Baptist Church at 2314 West Allegheny Avenue. This is for voter convenience because they're moving closer to their division.
Approved.
Approved.
The next two I'll lump together is 4304 and 4305 Honey Park Rec Center, 1101 West Honey Park Avenue, into Vocatio Career High School at 629 West Honey Park Avenue. 4304 is moving into their division, and 4305 is moving adjacent to their division.
Okay, approved.
Approved.
The next two I'll lump together again, 5009 and 5021 DeWitt Heating and Air at 8319 Stanton Avenue, into Hill Friedman Academy, 1100 East Mount Pleasant Avenue. The reason for this move is the DeWitt Heating and Air, it wasn't good conditions, the lighting wasn't too good there. These two divisions are actually, they're not real close to their division, but they're as close as we could get them, and it's a public building, and all parties agreed to make the move.
Thank you. Approved.
Approved.
Thank you for all your work on that too. It's a hard spot.
The last one I have is Ward 59, Division 16, Fire Engine Company 19 at Shelton Avenue and Baton, into the Faith Chapel Church at 100 East Price Street, and they're moving into their division.
Okay, approved.
Approved.
And that's all I have, Commissioners.
Thank you, Charlie.
You're welcome.
We
Thanks,
will
Charlie.
now hear from Nick Custodio for a report from the deputies.
Morning, Commissioners.
Morning.
At the regularly scheduled meeting of January 22nd, 2020, the Board directed the deputies to advertise the special election of February 25th through newspaper advertising, direct mail, radio advertising, and targeted digital advertising. To meet this directive, ads were placed in 8 newspapers: the Philadelphia Inquirer, Philadelphia Daily News, Philadelphia Tribune, Philadelphia Public Record, Philadelphia Gay News, Al Dia, El Sol, and the Legal Intelligencer. A postcard was mailed to every registered voter's household. Radio ads were placed on Radio 1, Word, El Zol, and La Mega. Radio 1 and El Zol also ran targeted digital ads, and Word placed a banner ad on their site and put an ad in Word's speed newsletter with a 7,000 plus distribution list that went out the week of February 18th.
Thank you.
Anybody have any new business?
Aye.
Hearing none, this call for a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Vote in favor.
Motion adjourned, call the chair. Thank you. For the adjournment.
One more time, say that one more time.
Friday, 9 a.m.